Hey, good morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution episode 1272. It's Tuesday. It's one of those days where I woke up not realizing it was Tuesday. I didn't know what day it was. I think part of the reason was because Ernie woke me up early. He was up early. Ernie. He got up at 5:30 this morning. Now, normally I'm up between 5:30 and 6. Usually it's closer to 6. But he was up at 5:30, which allowed me to be a little somewhat productive this morning. Get a little shipping. It's going to be a long day. We're going to preview some auctions. Make sure to check those out. I will preview the final 12 hours, 13 hours of our baseball auctions this week over at 99centcards.com. So be sure to check those out. Football auctions will begin. Our weekly Tuesday night auctions continue as we'll be firing off new auctions as our baseball auctions close. 99centcards.com. Over in the Buy It Now section, you can save 25% off when you buy 7 or more at regular price. So check that out. Ernie was up early this morning. He was up late last night. Ernie goes in waves of he's really good and then he's just great. So here I don't think I only have it on my phone. I don't know if you can tell. So we have been bell training him, and he's really good with bell training. So he's he knows what to do now. So he doesn't have accidents in the house. So he's pretty much, we're like a week without an accident. So that's good. Now, we're also taking him out on a regular basis as well. So, but he's been ringing the bell when he has to go potty. He also rings the bell when he doesn't have to go potty because he gets crazed and he loves the ringing of the bell, and he'll go up and and the bell rings and he goes back and it's like his friend, the bell. So last night, let's see if we can bring this video up. Oh, shit. Where's it at? There. Let's see. Can we rewind? Oh, so here. That's not the right video. This is the right video. Okay. Here is Ernie. Oh, shit. Where are we at? No. What the hell? Okay. There we are. He's like, uh-oh, busted. If I don't move, he won't see me. Oh, he's still looking at me. Let's go back and, oh, shit. Okay. So that was Ernie in his rare form of ringing the bell, being a little lunatic, but we love him. So good day yesterday. Shipping. I listed, I think, a few items here and there. I've been more on a sorting roll. Part of the sorting is I am inundated with stuff. And a lot of stuff, like yesterday, just a few weeks ago at the Madison Card Show, I picked up some nice lots. And I have a couple Dan Marino rookies, a Don Mattingly 84 Donruss, a couple rated rookie Griffey Juniors, and some other lower dollar stuff. Eric Dickerson rookie, Lawrence Taylor second year, Dion rookie. That I couldn't find. It's like where are these cards? I did find them. So, but that's part of the reason why I want to sort, because I have so many of these boxes that I don't know where they're at, and also that I forgot I have. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot I bought that bulk lot. So as we're getting to the end of baseball season, so over the next couple weeks or next couple months, I should say, baseball will be, right now the baseball trajectory is kind of dipping, and then we'll see that over the next few months, and then by January, boop, and so I need to get my prospects ready for 2025. There's also some prospects that are moving. Kumar Rocker is moving right now. Been selling mini Kumar Rocker cards. So he's somebody that was in 2022 Bowman draft that I just have hundreds of. So I did list, I think, a 10 card first Bowman lot. Now I'm moving like 3 at a time, 4 at a time, 5 at a time, but nobody's buying the 10 card lots. Like, come on, prospect baby. But a lot of my singles are moving for Kumar Rocker, especially. So that's part of just try to capture what's moving right now, and then be prepared so I have those lots and some of those singles ready for 2025. And I'm still going through, and I keep finding boxes of Bowman prospects. Over the weekend, I probably sorted 25,000. Went through a couple thousand yesterday, and I know I still have 4 or 5 4-row boxes of I know I have 4 or 5 boxes of just paper base of first Bowmans, and mostly first Bowmans. So from 2022 and a little bit from 2023, mostly 2022, but also a bunch of 2023. So I'd like to. One of my weaknesses is jumping from task to task. That slows your efficiency. I do recognize it's a weakness, and I try to improve on it. And that's what I'm working on with this prospect sorting. It's like, okay, I'm not going to just put everything away, and here I am still in disarray. And, it is somewhat sorted, but it's not complete. Like, I want to get through this, like I want to work on this project and I want to see it through soon, not I'll get to it when I get to it, which is kind of my weakness. So I am recognizing focus, finish the task. So that's kind of why I'm putting more focus on the sorting aspect here over the last few days, as opposed to shipping and listing, listing and shipping, sorting and shipping, listing and sorting and shipping and sorting and sitting. So that's kind of where we're at. Tonight's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday also. Tonight's also Tuesday night. Auctions. I'm going to get into a preview of what's to come in my eBay auctions, and we'll take a look at where the auctions sit right now as of Tuesday morning, 12 hours from close for the baseball auctions. Football is the theme for this coming week. And I'll show you what's going to be coming to my eBay auctions over at 99centcards.com. What else is going on? Yesterday was Monday. I did watch some Monday Night Football last night. It was Jets, and who the hell did the Jets play? Jets played somebody. I watched it. I watched most of the game. Can't remember who was playing. Now, I don't sit down and watch the game, obviously, because I can't remember who they played. But I do have it on in the background. So when I say I watch something, it's basically background noise. So that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's go to the chat, and then we'll take a look at some of these auctions where they're at. Brian says, I successfully avoided buying into a break last night. Cheers to self-control. Congratulations. I've been buying into many breaks. Now, they are player breaks for somebody that I PC. I don't think I have the card with me, but Adon Sanchez. And this is what I think. And I think somebody mentioned in the chat last week about collectors just have no, it wasn't in this chat. It was in another chat that I'm in, another group chat I'm in. It's like collectors have a collecting, and collectors, it's a mental illness, which I think everything is I think everything can be categorized somehow into a mental illness. We all have some sort of mental illness. And I think collecting 1 million Cubs baseball cards certainly could be categorized as a mental illness. I'll accept that. I'm okay with that. As long as you can control it, that's the key. So we had that discussion about the mental illness regarding collecting, and just kind of thinking about that. Some of our collections, like why? And that's always something that intrigues me. And I think that's part of why I'm into true crime, and why I listen to true crime podcasts, because it's not about the crime that captivates me. It's the why. Why do criminals behave the way they do? Like, what happened? Why did they murder somebody? Why did they do this? And we don't understand that because it's just our brains are not wired that way, which is good. It's good that we're not wired like a murderer's mind. But I think that's why we want to learn what we don't understand. And so the why of collecting always intrigues me as well. Why do I collect? Why did I want to collect 1 million Cubs cards? And at the surface, it's very simple. I have always been a quantity over quality collector. Since the time I was a little kid, I wanted to have lots of stuff. Now, somewhere, a psychologist can probably tell me, why is that? And at some point, probably in my childhood, I related quantity with wealth or status. That's probably at some point in my upbringing, I just felt that. I made a correlation that quantity equals happiness, wealth, status, something. And it's just in the back recesses of my brain somewhere. Why did I? So that has always been, why did I want to collect 1 million Cubs cards? Well, I'll always like quantity. And then over the course of years building collection, buying bulk lots, basically, not really collecting, but just accumulating, I guess is a better term, accumulating cards. And I accumulated about 1 million cards. Hey, I don't want these 1 million cards because they're junk wax and I can't sell them. Nobody's going to buy these. COVID hadn't hit yet. So if I trade them, and I'd done team trades, and that's million, good, nice little hook, I'm going to collect 1 million Cubs cards. Why do we collect players? So it's pretty simple when I break down why I want to collect 1 million Cubs cards, why I wanted to collect 1 million Cubs cards. But then there's why do we collect players? And so I have kind of 3 player collections. Well, more than that, but I'll break it down into the 3 players that I would consider I actively collect. I'm actively looking for 3 players. Actually, no, I'm actively looking for 2 of the 3. But if I can find a good deal on the 3rd, I will buy them. So that 3rd, I'll just get him out of the way because he's not playing very well in Detroit for the Tigers. That's Javier Baez. Why do I collect Javier Baez? Well, I collect Javier Baez because he was the Cubs' first-round draft pick in 2000. Gosh, now I forget. 10, I think. 2010, yes, because he was an 11 Bowman. 2010 first-round draft pick, Chicago Cubs. I was starting to dip my toes back into cards in 2011. By 2012, I was starting to really get back in to card collecting. In 2012, I also worked for the Peoria Chiefs. At that time, they were the Class A affiliate of the Midwest League for the Chicago Cubs. Who was on that team? He was called up, I believe it was Memorial Day of 2012. He was called up, Javier Baez. I tracked Javier Baez, and I worked with the Peoria Chiefs. So I was at most of the home games, pretty much all the home games that summer in a working capacity, and just following his whole. He would put on amazing batting practice, power shows, home run hitting shows, and so I was like, I got to get a Javier Baez Bowman autograph, and I did. So that was the first. I would say maybe that sparked my Cubs collecting in 2012. Not covering, but covering the Chiefs, working for the Chiefs, following Javier Baez, buying Javier Baez. Of course, then he climbed. All of a sudden he's doing better and better. I'm going to buy more Javier Baez cards, and more came out, more I bought. And then he gets to Chicago, and the rest is history. 2016 Cubs win a World Series. Javi is a big part of that. And so that just kind of goes back, and even though he's not playing well, I think it takes us back to, well, I was a big fan of his when he was just a teenager in low A. So that's why I semi-collect Javier Baez. Then there was Dylan Cease, who I started collecting not long after Javier Baez. Dylan Cease was a first-round Cubs draft pick in 2014. And, or actually, no, he was not a first round. He was like a sixth-round draft pick in 2014. And his autographs were, cheap. And it's like, this guy's got potential. And he was a first-round talent, but he had, I think, Tommy John before the draft. So he really slipped. And he was also committed to, where was he committed? Georgia? Tennessee, Vanderbilt, I don't know, but he was one of the top players in that draft. But based on he was high school, Tommy John, a lot of teams passed. Cubs scooped him up. So I'm like, it was cheap. It was like, he's cheap. It's kind of like a lottery. He was a lottery ticket at the time, and I was buying his first chrome autos in refractors for $5-10. Got some good deals. And I started believing in Dylan Cease back in 2015 and 2016. And by what year was it? 2018, I think, is when he was traded with Eloy Jimenez to the White Sox. And I was crushed. I didn't care about Eloy, but I wanted Dylan Cease to stay on the north side. And even with the White Sox, now with the Padres, I still buy, and actually I was scooping up a bunch of Dylan Cease cards on eBay here recently. So that's a different reason why I collect. And then the third player, Adon Sanchez, which is kind of in line with why I collect Dylan Cease. He was really cheap. He was his first Bowman came out in last year's Bowman Chrome. And I was looking at team breaks. And I think I may have bought into a couple Cubs team breaks. Thanks, Brian, by the way, for bringing up something that I just ramble on and on about. Blame Brian if you're tired of hearing me ramble on. Adon Sanchez was super cheap in player breaks. I'm like, oh. And then all of a sudden, it's a sickness. It is. It really is. And I was buying into Adon Sanchez breaks. And then I'm like, I'm going to go for the rainbow at this point. I think there's 55 cards in the rainbow between Mega Box, Sapphire, and regular Bowman Chrome. I'm just going to collect it all. 55 cards. I'm at like 48 or 49 of the 55. The ones I'm missing, of course, are the toughest. I worked the rainbow backwards. I started with, the base and the base auto and the refractor. And so I'm missing, the superfractors, the paparodontias, whatever, however you pronounce that. The reds. I think I've got a couple of the reds, but I'm missing a lot of the low serial number stuff. So Adon Sanchez. Now he's in. So I've been working on that. Adon Sanchez. And then, so it's spring training. I show off my Adon Sanchez collection before I go off to spring training. Adon Sanchez is like, oh, that's awesome. And so we meet up at spring training. And I'm like, hey, I've got some cards for you. And try to start his own collecting his own cards. So I gave him 5, 6 of the color and autos of his own card. He's now in Topps Pro Debut that released last week. Adon Sanchez on the checklist. Well, I've got to run it back. Let's do it. So I'm buying in my first Adon Sanchez Pro Debut was in the mail yesterday. It's the Sparkle Foil Autograph. I think it's numbered out of 199. So that was the first one to be received in hand. That I think I bought as a single. I've been scooping up singles. I've been buying into player breaks. I don't even know how many player breaks I bought into. Probably at least 10. Let's see. I bought into a 10 caser that went for not much more than some of the 1 case breaks I bought into purchases. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've bought into 9. Oh, 10. I bought into 1 break on District, the District website app. So 9 on eBay, 1 on District of Adon Sanchez plus a bunch of singles. And one of my Cub collecting friends in our group chat pulled the Superfractor auto I purchased. It's in the mail. So I got a nice little start to the Pro Debut rainbow. Thank you, Brian. We rambled for 15 minutes about buying into breaks. So I have been buying into breaks. Bowman Chrome releases soon. I'm bidding on some Bowman Chrome Cubs team breaks. I'm excited about Fernando Cruz. Young prospect is in that. Mason McGuire, Mark McGuire's kid, is in Bowman Chrome this year. I think he's auto only. Cruz has base. McGuire's auto only. Victor's here. Good morning. Justin's here. The rabbit hole has entered the chat. Rabbit hole cards in the house. What is going on? Philly Joe is here. Good morning. Brian's in the house. Peter's here. George is here. The land of kimchi sweat. You can have it. We no longer have the corn sweat. It's chilly. Although it's warming back up. It's warming back up. I think it's going to be 80 today, which is comfortable. Merle says, Brian, save that money for a certain bow card tonight. Hey, we're going to preview where's the bow card at in our eBay auctions this week. Johnny Boy cards in the house. Good morning. Merle says, George, I've smelled worse. Friend of mine threw up on a plane, and the last thing he ate was kimchi. Oh, man. Knock on wood. Fortunately, I've never been on a plane with somebody that has thrown up, or at least thrown up near me. Brian says, I thought about it, but saving for this weekend's Macomb Card Show at the VFW. Nice. This Saturday, Macomb, Illinois. Steve's here. Good morning. Boston Smokes in the house. What's happening? George says, I have 15 years of soju and kimchi infused sidewalk pancakes under my belt. Mike Smith is in the house. He says you should post that dog video in your channel. Mike Smith, a.k.a. Low Roller Scratcher. Brian says, Mike gets the show. Mike, you trying to fly under John's radar, incognito mode. Andy Max in the house. Do you sort vintage by condition and then scan those batches? Sorry for the card. Andy's ruining it. Andy's ruining our conversation with card talk. Like this is a card show. I try. The answer to the question, I try. For the most part, I've been lucky that most of it is similar condition. With the estate sale, that was where a bulk of my vintage has come from, and it was all in similar condition. Now, if it's off center, miscut, off center, I kind of put in the same vein. Because most 70s cards have centering issues in one way or another. But I do try. Obviously, some of those had some creases or dinged corners, miscuts. I actually listed a premium. There are a lot of miscut collectors out there, so I've got a whole stack of miscuts that I'm going to list eventually. But the answer to the question, I made a short answer long. I'll make a long answer short. Yes, with an asterisk. I try. Yes, I try. It is way easier that way. I have come across batches that if I do a mix of 70s, 80s, 90s, and today, and I'll go through and I'll notice, I have like excellent or near mint as the condition, and I'll see a 70s card that's got some. I'm like, shit, I can't list this as near mint or really excellent maybe, but I'll go in and I'll change it within Card Dealer Pro. But for the most part, yes, I do try to scan the vintage in by condition. Dan is here. I just bit my tongue. Dan is here. What's up? Brian says Tuesday's Gone with the Wind. Great song. Come Monday, Saturday in the park. Does Wednesday get no song love? Have we talked about this? I feel like we've had this conversation before, and I think Uncle Rich is our music expert in the house. Songs with Wednesday in the title. Of course, there's is it The Cure, Friday, I'm in Love. Let's see. There are multiple matches for songs with Wednesday in the title, including a song about the day Wednesday and a song by an American alternative rock band. Here, hubpages.com. Wednesday songs. I'm pretty sure we've done that. Wednesday Morning by Macklemore. Wednesday Morning 3 a.m. by Simon and Garfunkel. Tori Amos has a song called Wednesday. Johnny Cash has a song called A Wednesday Car. Who else? Lisa Loeb has a song called Waiting for Wednesday. A lot of these bands or artists I've never heard of. There's a whole bunch of Wednesday songs. Now, are any of them Paul Revere and the Radars? Paul Revere and the Raiders, Wednesday's Child. Elvis Costello has a song called Wednesday Week. So there's a lot of Wednesday songs. Now, are they hits? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. A lot of Wednesday songs. Turkey Card, San Francisco. What's going on? Dan says, forgot to watch the Jets 49ers. Duh. Yeah, because Christian McCaffrey wasn't playing. Jets and 49ers. So put you on mute until I finish the highlights. You don't have to put me on mute because I don't know what the final score was. I fell asleep before the game even ended. Merle says, Andy Mack, way too soon for card talk. Yeah, that's like an hour away. We haven't even heard what he has eaten in the last 24 hours. That's a good point. What did I have I had a salad. I had a salad for lunch yesterday. Salads get a bad rap. If you make a good salad, salads are awesome. So I had a salad. I like heads of romaine. Yeah, heads of romaine is what I get. Just the bagged lettuce, and it's what I get. Bagged lettuce. What I do, and so I had a garden tomato. Actually, I had garden cherry tomatoes. I had some black cherry tomatoes and some sun sweet. They're orange and they're very tasty. So I put those in the bottom of my big old salad bowl. Then an avocado, slice the avocado up, throw some avocado in there. And then I did one other thing. What else did I put in my salad? Maybe it was just those. Did I have another vegetable? Cucumber, of course. A cucumber from my garden as well. And then I put the lettuce on top, put a little dressing on there, and it was delish. George says, I collect because I enjoy looking at things and learning about them. Inquiring minds want to know. Mark Marinello says, good morning. I have 7 1977 baseball sets. Think I can categorize myself as having a card collecting problem. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think we all do. Brian says, quantity with love. Every card is a hug. All your cards love you. Scott Hermanson's in the house. Good morning. Charlie's here. Listing and shipping and coffee. Oh, my. George says, for players, I pretty much collect legends, past and present, because they have proven themselves. Until most of the young bucks prove themselves, I have less interest in them, making up most of my collection. Yeah, and I can totally understand that, And so that's another layer of why do I collect? So the players that I rolled off, every single player collection of the three that I mentioned, Javier Baez, Dylan Cease, and Adon Sanchez, I all started collecting them when they were in the minor league, shortly after they were drafted. They had certainly not established themselves. But I got a pretty good track record. Javi Baez, I mean, he's in the major leagues. He's not playing well, but he did at one time. Dylan Cease has been great. Hopefully the same comes for Adon Sanchez. So I kind of do it backwards. That's just kind of how I roll, backwards. Cooter's in the house. Do we collect for the love of the collection or for the love of the act of collecting? If you say it's the collection, why didn't you stop at 1 million cards? Oh, it's not the collection. It's the act of collecting. 100%. Because if I stopped collecting baseball cards, I would collect something else. So it's not baseball cards. That's just what I have always enjoyed. But I've collected wrestling magazines. I've collected, what else have I collected through? I collected Sports Illustrated magazines, Vineline magazines, baseball, autographed baseballs, random memorabilia. I collected CDs back, in high school and college. So it's certainly the mental illness of collecting and certainly not the collection, because you're right. I didn't stop at 1 million. I'm still collecting Cubs cards. Got one in the mail yesterday. I don't count them anymore, but I do still collect them. George says, and that mentality is a change for me over the last couple of years. Prior to that, I used to be all about the Young Bucks. Yeah, and but I also have, to an extent, I have and not really to an extent, I have player collections of Ernie Banks, Ryne Sandberg, obviously, both Hall of Famers, established. But I don't really go out and shop for those players. It's just when I find a good deal, I collect them. I would never say I'm a Ryne Sandberg collector or an Ernie Banks collector. I have collections of those players, but I wouldn't say I'm a player collector for those players. Brian says, hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. That's a Taylor Swift reference right there. Merle says, is this a Swiftie channel now? It can be. George says, a rainbow should fit in a 9-pocket page. Good luck on your quest for the pot of gold. LOL. Mark says, I'm a 50-plus year Mets and Jets fan. I need a team of Austrian psychiatrists. Brian says, what is the definition of a full rainbow collection? So, and this can be debated as well. I consider a complete, full, whatever term you want to use, complete rainbow as every single color that was made of the card. So for Adon Sanchez and his 2023 Bowman Chrome, let's go to TCDB and let's see where I'm at. I wonder if Pro Debut is logged on TCDB yet. Probably not, because it just came out last week. All right, can you see the screen? You can see the screen. Let's minimize me. Well, we didn't minimize me. Now I'm gone. All right, here we go. Adon Sahid Sanchez. He's from Panama. He's got 84 total cards, so I think they have updated. Yes. There we go. So Pro Debut, nice. I can start logging my Pro Debut cards. So 2023, he's got 65 cards. Oh boy. Did they add more? What's 65? So 65. Oh no. So the superfractors, printing plates, I consider. Oh, that's right. He has Bowman, and he was in Bowman Inception also. I do have a few of the Bowman Inception cards. So I think there's 55 of his Bowman Chrome. And that includes Sapphire and Megabox. Now, I am going for, I guess it would be considered the master rainbow of Bowman Chrome. So I'm including the Megabox Mojo and the Sapphire in my collection. So I guess the complete Bowman Chrome rainbow, you could consider only Bowman Chrome and excluding Megabox and Sapphire. So I guess what my rainbow, I'm attempting the master rainbow. So good luck, Bo. Charlie says, rest in peace, James Earl Jones. Yeah. James Earl Jones passed away. And I saw that news. My wife and I were on the deck last night. And I'm like, oh, James Earl Jones died. And she's like, yeah, I saw that. She's like, he was 93. I'm like, oh. And I felt more at peace with that. Like, oh, okay. He lived a really long life. He lived a much longer life than most. So, but still, sad nonetheless. James Earl Jones, a voice from Star Wars, CNN, Field of Dreams, and many others. So rest in peace, James Earl Jones. Lion King. He was Lion King, right? BPC in the house. Bushnell, Prairie City. Represent. The Spartans are here. Michael Renicke's here. What's happening? Good morning. Christian says, waiting for Wednesday. Lisa Loeb, it's a jam. George says, salads are nice, loaded up with different veggies, beans, grains, pickled veggies, etc. You know what I've come to really enjoy? The rice cream cheese mixture. Maybe that's why I like sushi so much. But when I'll make like a cucumber rice and cream cheese, little soy sauce, so good. George says, throw some boiled eggs in there. There you go. There you go. Royals 417's in the house. Good morning. Orlando is here. What's up? Sports Section Plus in the house. Should be posting, but picking apples. It is apple season. We're getting into apple season here in the Midwest. Bobbleheads. Yeah. And I've got bobbleheads. You know, I would say if somebody walked into my office, they looked at that shelf behind me and said, oh, do you collect bobbleheads? And I'd be like, no. And like, you have 40 bobbleheads on your shelf. Of course you collect bobbleheads. Well, I don't collect them. See, that's why it's a mental illness. That dude from Duryea, it's the thrill of the hunt that keeps me searching. We all know a junk box could have a diamond that makes us say, oh shit, absolutely. I love that. And that's part of the reason I like being disorganized, because I can go find boxes like, yes, I forgot I had this. Cooter says the Tyreek video was interesting. Every time I have been pulled over, it's been a friendly interaction from the officer, almost apologetic. Gee, I wonder why. Yeah. I've been pulled over 20 times. And for the most part, you know, it's not illegal to be a dick. You shouldn't be a dick. You shouldn't be snarky at a cop, but it's not illegal. It's not illegal. I have lots of thoughts on that. I won't get into right now. Mr. Archer, good morning. George, watch that video. In fact, actually, I do want one thing just because of what Cooter's. The last time I was pulled over for speeding, and I believe it was Blanchardville, Wisconsin. Shout out to the Blanchardville Police Department. The cop pulled me over, and he wasn't almost apologetic. He was apologizing to me for pulling me over. And he apologized for giving me a ticket. It's my fault. Now, I wasn't a dick to him either, but he wasn't a dick to me. He didn't come up like with a fucking attitude, and I didn't come at him with an attitude, but he was apologetic. Like, I'm sorry, I had to pull you over, get you on your way. That officer didn't give me a ticket for speeding, though. Good morning, Mr. Archer. He gave me a ticket for my sticker was expired. He's like, hey, I had to pull you over. you were doing, I clocked you at 42, you hit that third, or you were still in the 30. He's like, you could see the sign. So I'm not gonna give you a warning or anything for that. I'll just give you a verbal warning. But he's like, I do have to write you up on the expired ticket or expired sticker, whatever it's called. Okay. He's like, you can just write a check, send it in the mail, and you'll be good. So it was an expensive drive home, $100 ticket, but hey, my fault. George says, watched that Cooter video, or whoa, did you watch the Cooter video? Watch that video, Cooter. Be careful with how you read things. It was interesting. I have some very mixed feelings on various parts of it. It certainly left me scratching my head. Absolutely. Now, was Tyreek Hill being an upstanding, nice dude? No, he was kind of being a jerk, but so was the cop, and the cop took it to the next level. He had a power trip. Mark says, all kidding aside, I think of my collection as an old friend. Always good visiting them to rekindle some fond memories. That's a good way to think about it. George says, I kind of feel like bobblehead collections are underrated. Yeah, and I'm not. Like, I have one of my good friends he is a bobblehead collector, and like he has to get like the gold. Like, this team did 30,000 bobbleheads, but only 1,000 were gold. So he's got to have the gold. It's like, I don't care. Like, I don't have to get every stadium giveaway bobblehead. Like, if I'm there, I get one. I'll buy some at Cubs convention. Every once in a while, there's a bobblehead. It's like, I've got to have one of those. In fact, now that we're talking about bobbleheads, Luke Little, great family. I don't know Luke that well, but I know his parents really well from Cubs convention and spring training. And he had a bobblehead for the Northwoods League that he played in, but there's none on eBay. Brian says, I was snarky last time I got pulled over. Was told I didn't come to a complete stop at a stop sign. I asked for a definition of stop. I didn't get a ticket. What a day. My uncle is very snarky. He can be a dick. Now that he's older, he's not a dick. But he used to be just a dick. Never to me, but to most people, he was a dick, especially to the police. He did not like the popo. And so his what he liked to say, he was pulled over one time, and the officer said, now this is what he told me. This could be from a movie he watched, and he just says it, but he would also say something like this. And I'm sure maybe it did come from a movie, but I guarantee you he has said it to a police officer. So he got pulled over. Police officer says, whatever. At one point, the officer says, do you have any weapons? And he says, no, I thought you did. You're supposed to protect me. And I'm like, that's a good line. Very snarky. Cop probably didn't appreciate it. But I like it. George says, last time I was pulled over, the guy was an absolute tool. Ended up getting that ticket torn up by his boss as a result. Nice. Royals 417 says, the Royals bobblehead scene is crazy. The last SGA of the year was Saturday. The Royals do a great job on their giveaways every year and finally have a product on the field, so that helps. Yeah, Wrigley Field, Chicago Cubs bobblehead giveaways, crazy. Depending, even the crappiest, I guess, bobblehead still gets a lot of attention, but then there's some bobbleheads where it's just absolute. Like the Sandberg statue bobblehead was just an insane giveaway day. From what I hear, it wasn't there, but where did I put him? Yeah, there he is. My friend Victor. There's the rhino right there. Thank you, Victor. Mark Marinello says, the last time I was pulled over, the officer was one of my daughter's friends I coached in Little League. Nice. Tonight is Tuesday night, 99centcards.com. check out my auctions. Baseball auctions are ending tonight. Where we at? Let's take a look at my eBay store. Here we go. Oh, we've got to add that to the stage. So here is my eBay store. So there's some of the newly listed items. I haven't put too much up lately, but put the Kumar Rocker Bowman, first Bowman lot up. The Jesse Owens didn't sell at auction a couple weeks ago, so I just put that as a buy it now. A couple football autos that didn't make the auction this week because I put them at buy it now first. All right, auctions ending soon. So these auctions are ending tonight. First auctions like this Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Topps Chrome Refractor has no bids at 99 cents. It ends at 7:15. That'll be the first auction to end tonight. 1971 Topps Rookie Stars Bobby Valentine from the Dodgers. No bids on that vintage rookie card yet. 73 Topps Off Center San Francisco Giants team card. I don't know why I put that at auction, honestly, because it's not going to sell. That's probably going to end up in a quarter box. Here's a couple 1958 Topps cards of Bubba Phillips and Jerry Staley. Neither of those cards have bids at 99 cents. 2019 Topps or Bowman Chrome ready for the show. Fernando Tatis Jr. does have a bid at 99 cents. Adley Rutschman, Stars of MLB rookie, no bids, 99 cents. Jackson Jobe, I'm surprised this one doesn't have any bids yet. Bowman Invicta, Jackson Jobe, he's been one of the hottest selling prospects I've had out of my store over the last few weeks. So I'm surprised that one doesn't have any bids. Rookie Gold Cup Topps Chrome J-Rod, Julio Rodriguez, no bids yet. 2017 Topps Gallery rookie card Alex Bregman, no bids. 1986 Donruss The Rookies Will Clark does have a bid, 99 cents. Randy Rosarina Bowman rookie card, no bids. Topps rookie debut Adley Rutschman, no bids yet on that. I would expect the Rushmans to get some bids. First Bowman paper Matt Chapman doesn't have a bid yet. Man, no bids on a lot of these cards. Marcelo Meyer does have a bid on the Bowman Invicta. 81 Fleer Pete Rose has a bid, 99 cents. Ohtani and Bregman from 2019 Topps AL West Studs, nary a bid. A Deion Sanders rookie card from 1990 Score, zilch on the bids. Here's one that I would expect to at least get another bid, I would hope. Gypsy Queen, mini purple of 250. Justin Verlander has just one bid at 99 cents. 82 Topps Pete Rose has a couple bids, $1.25. Here's a first Bowman Chrome Kumar Rocker. It's got a bid at 99 cents. Gypsy Queen Fortune Teller insert Acuna has no bids. Helio Ramos Sapphire, no bids yet. First Bowman Michael Busch, no bids. 2023 Topps Green Foil Seth Lugo does have a couple bids. It's up to $1.25. A 2024 Bowman Chrome Ethan Salas doesn't have a bid yet. First Bowman Paper Junior Caminero, expected to have a bid on that, but nope, not yet. First Bowman Riley Green, still without bids. We go into some vintage 70s. 1975 Topps MVPs, Hank Sauer and Bobby Shantz, still looking for a first bid on that. Looking for an opening bid on the Oscar Gamble, 76 Topps traded. One bid on Burt Blyleven, 74 Topps at 99 cents. Doc Ellis traded from 76, doesn't have a bid. Another 71 Topps Rookie Stars. This is from the Red Sox, Mike Garman and Dick Mills. Looking for an opening bid there. 2021 Panini Prism Draft Picks, Bobby Witt Jr. He's been super hot lately. He's got a bid at 99 cents. Topps Micro Derek Jeter rookie card is up to $8.05. Here's one that a couple cards, Ellie De La Cruz, that I expect to go for more than 99 cents. An Invicta has one bid 99 cents. Modern Prospects has one bid at 99 cents. Jackson Holiday Bowman Chrome AI has a couple bids. It's now at $1.25. How about this? Beautiful card. I love 91 Fleer Provisions. Great set. Bo Jackson at $2.25. 2023 Topps Now postseason Michael Harris rookie card. It's at 99 cents. I don't know why each is at the end of that. Bowman Chrome Sapphire Reed Trimble is at 99 cents. Gold Cup Acuna from opening day is at 99 cents. Here's a Topps insert rookie card of Juan Soto. It's at $3.52. Jackson Chourio, he's also been a hot seller lately. Modern Prospects insert, 99 cents. Couple Elite Extra Edition Nate Furman cards, still looking for bids. An auto and a serial numbered out of 122. Kumar Rocker, Elite Extra Edition Green Status. It's numbered out of $4.99. It's bid up to $1.25. Here's another Gold Cup Acuna. This is from Topps Chrome. It's got a bid of 99 cents. Julio Rodriguez Royal Blue Rookie Card. I think the last time I sold one of these, it went for $20. This bidding is only at $2.25. Could be a steal. Here's the standard version of the Derek Jeter Rookie Card. It's at $5.50. 89 Fleer Ken Griffey Jr. Rookie Cards at $1.05. The Donruss, now this is the version with 88 leaf, ink dot, is at $2.25. People do care about that. Topps Museum Purple Babe Ruth, numbered to 99. It's at $1.29. Nate Pearson, Blue Jays, Allen and Ginter Mini Frame Auto, is at $1.75. Nate Pearson now with the Cubs. And he was one of the pitchers that combined for the no-hitter last week. Here's an RPA from Leaf, Jordan Lawler. Now, it does have, looks like it's bite marks. Not from Ernie, but from somebody else's, potentially, dog. Rookie patch auto, Jordan Lawler from Leaf. It's numbered out of 99. It's at $1.25. Here's a pretty cool patch relic for Jeff Bagwell. It's numbered out of 10. Hall of Fame memorabilia from Absolute Panini. Bidding is at $2.82 on that. I expect this one to go higher because Topps Heritage has some pretty big collectors. This is baseball flashbacks. It's a stadium seat relic of Brooks Robinson. It's at 99 cents. Allen and Ginter Tony Hawk. These go for what, $10, $15? It's only at 99 cents. Here it is. The Bo Thompson card. 1 million Cubs. Officially licensed card from Topps. This is the only one to go to market. Signed in black Sharpie. I'm sorry. Bo signed it in black Sharpie. I had somebody upset, sent a message, was very discouraged with the black ink. Black ink signature. The only one to come to market. Only 100 copies were made by Topps. The bidding is outpaced like everything else. $154.50. This auction ends tonight at 8:13. Get your bids in. Shohei Ohtani. How about that? Look at that. Only $8.50. What's the better buy? $8.50 plus shipping for 79 Shohei Ohtani cards, or one Bo card for 155. And I think we go to page 2. I think there's a few more. Yes, we've got more vintage. Duke Snider, 1955 Topps. This is a high number, I believe. It's at $6. 55 Topps Warren Spahn is at $6.50. 2024 Big League Red Auto Whit Merrifield, numbered out of 5, currently at $6.50. And we got some more. Camilo Diaz of the Astros. This is the orange shimmer refractor. It's at 99 cents with a bid. Couple Witt Juniors. The Leaf Pro Set Red has a bid at 99 cents. The Bowman Platinum Rookie Card has a bid at 99 cents. And the 2018 Topps Update Home Run Streak is currently at $3.25, which is the same price of the Chuck Liddell, which last week ended at $5 and some change. And I said, I'm surprised it went for that much. Well, the buyer didn't pay. So we'll see where this one lands. It's currently at $3.25 plus shipping. And that one ends Saturday night. It was automatically relisted. So those are the auctions that are ending tonight. Let's see. Let's go into the chat and then we'll preview the auctions that are starting. I have scheduled football auctions. They'll start when these auctions are ending tonight. Royals 417 says, do you happen to have an extra Cubs Joe Tinker bobblehead? Joe Tinker. I do not have any Joe Tinker bobbleheads. George says, dang you on the no bid palooza. I know. Look at all those great cards with no bids. Get those bids in. Come on. Help me out. George says that 89 Fleer Griffey is great. Got that box set as a kid. Of course, I bent the Griffey playing with it. Hey, sometimes cards are meant to be played with. You sell that one for that price, you can afford to have some no bids. 55 tops, a beautiful set. I agree. Tracy's in the house. Good morning. Cooter says, Snyder is the last card of the set. Tough card, condition sensitive. George says, I owned that Snyder, graded by PSA for a hot minute until I sold it. Snyder. There you go. Snyder. All right. What's coming to auction tonight? Here's some stuff that you will see going to auction this evening. Football is the theme. We've got an Eric Dickerson rookie card from 1984 Topps. I might be dumb for putting this one at auction because I guarantee you it's going to sell for under what I can get it, buy it now. But I've sold one already, and I've got 2 more copies. So this one's going to auction tonight. Dan Marino, 84 Topps rookie card. Another 84 Topps, Joe Montana. I would have cut my pinky off to have this card as a 8-year-old. Joe Montana was my guy. 89 Pro Set Neon Deion Sanders. He's not, the market for Deion not as hot as it was a year ago. The shine has worn off. Deion Sanders at Colorado. Second year Lawrence Taylor card from 1983. That's going to auction tonight. Another rookie card. Roger Craig, and if you if you grew up in the Quad Cities, you watched Quad Cities television in the 1990s, you know Roger Craig Sports Bar. Roger Craig Sports Bar inside one of the Riverboat casinos. He's from Davenport. Yeah, Davenport. Then went to play football at Nebraska. Here's another rookie card, Art Monk from 81. 81 Topps Art Monk rookie card. We're putting some Peytons at auction tonight. We've got the 84 Topps Instant Replay. We've got the 86 Topps Record Breaker. And we've got the 86 Topps 1,000 Yard Club. Those Walter Paytons going to auction tonight, starting at 99 cents. What else is coming to auction tonight? More football. We've got a mosaic contours insert of Justin Jefferson. A lot of autos and RPAs coming to auction tonight. Minkah Fitzpatrick, Steelers, select autograph. Here's some RPAs. These are really cool. Vikings fans, Cordero Patterson fans. Topps Museum RPA, numbered out of 20. Cordero Patterson, Minnesota Vikings. That's going to auction tonight. Topps Chrome RPA, numbered out of 50. Cordero Patterson, auctioning tonight. Goes to auction tonight. And National Treasures RPA out of 99. Cordero Patterson is starting at auction tonight. Green Bay Packers auto, Quay Walker, numbered out of 99. Rookie signatures. Travis Kelce, Panini Absolute. I think this is, what the hell was this called? Royal Diamonds or something. Numbered out of 99. Travis Kelce. We've got a Treylon Burks Heart of Gold patch, numbered out of 49 for the Tennessee Titans. These are all going to auction tonight. More RPAs. This is Panini Black. Sizable signatures. Kendre Miller. I don't know anything about him. Numbered out of 99 silver auto, New Orleans Saints. And I think I have more Kendre Miller. Yes, there's at least one more. I guess it's just one more. This is the Panini Prism rookie variation, Kendre Miller. We've got Brian Burns, Panini Black, numbered out of 75. We've got a Jonathan Mingo, Panini Black, jersey relic, numbered out of 50. Jonathan Mingo, Panini Black, rookie patch, numbered out of 50. Rookie influx. We've got a Monra St. Brown from the Lions, orange prism, numbered out of 249. These are all starting at auction tonight. Another Lion, Jahmyr Gibbs, rookie gear, rookie relic from Prism. Another Packer, Romeo Doubs, Panini certified rookie relic out of 249. We got a Miles Jack Panini Prism auto. We've got a Danny Gray RPA. Danny Gray RPA, Panini Origins. We've got a David Bell rookie auto from Panini Origins from the Cleveland Browns. And Aiden Hutchinson rookie relic out of 299. So NFC North heavy on these. Packers, Vikings, Lions. Where are the Bears, oh my? I guess Walter Payton covers the Bears for us. Those are just some. There will be more added. Oh, Aaron Donald, this is out of 75 from Phoenix. That's Phoenix, right? Yeah, Panini Phoenix. That'll be at auction tonight as well. So, and whatever else I can scrounge up. Might put some vintage football. I think I've got those 64 tops. I've moved a few. Might put some of those at auction tonight as well. So check out the auctions, 99centcards.com. Auctions ending tonight. I will stream live beginning at 7 p.m. Central this evening. First auction ends at 7:15. We'll count down the auctions until they end at about 8:20, I believe. So check it out tonight right here on this YouTube channel, streaming live, counting down this week's baseball auctions, and we'll get the football auctions started. And those auctions will end next Tuesday night, 7-day auctions on our football auctions. So check it out, 99centcards.com. Over on the Buy It Now side, check out the Buy It Now cards, over 100,000 in stock. You can buy 7 or more and save 25% off at checkout, 99centcards.com. All righty, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, visit my eBay store, and join me tonight at 7 p.m. Central as we go eBay auctions live right here on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later tonight.